All right, guys, what's happening? I'm here with James. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great today, Andrei. It's a good day to be alive.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, definitely for sure. James is one of our Forex automation clients, and he was kind enough to come down and do an interview with me about a program, Forex automation program, as you guys know. And we're going to talk about his experience, his success. Hopefully, no lags, no internet issues, because we've been struggling here a little bit over the past couple of minutes as we've been introducing ourselves to each other. And James, you've been a member of a program, Forex automation program, for how long? Where are you from? Introduce yourself. Couple words about you. Shouldn't take more than 10-15 minutes on this interview. Just want to speak to you.
Sure. My name is James. I'm based in Southern California, United States, which, if people don't know, is kind of a challenging country for Forex, but we make it happen. And Andrei has been really working with me and presumably other folks as well to get us in the program. I joined the program, I believe it was the first or second week of October. So we're coming up here on about 3 months total.
Yeah.
And I joined well, because of US restrictions, I did join the classic bot. So I was on the classic bot from October, November, December, and I'm going to be considering opening up for the aggressive bot here coming up.
Yeah. What are your results been so far? I know, yeah, so just to clarify, guys, the people from US, from Canada, from Australia, from those kind of countries, I think Cyprus as well, they have certain limitations on the brokers' usages, and obviously they can't be like we have a broker that we're using for aggressive bot that they can't really go and register directly, but we're working on some solutions right now. And James is about to get started with the aggressive bot, which brings way more percentage. It's more riskier, but it brings a lot more percentage in return. What you've been making so far every month right now in terms of percentages? How much deposit? I'm not sure if you mentioned already. How much deposit do you have right now with ourselves?
Yeah, um, I can speak in percentages because the dollar amounts kind of changed because it did do I think three or four increased deposits. So I started with a certain amount, and then every 2 or 3 weeks I would put a little bit more in. But overall, between October, November, and December, it was around 2% per week or so, 1.5, 2%.
Yeah.
But I increased my deposit. I think I started off with about $500, and I increased it all the way up to around 21,000. And that includes compounding the profits that were produced in the meantime.
But you told me that you're roughly making about 6 to 7% per month right now. 8.
Correct. Yeah, on a monthly basis. Yes.
That's a conservative bot, guys. And that's still pretty decent. I mean, come on, you're making 70% per year, doing absolutely nothing. What is your involvement in this? What exactly are you doing? Do you have to do any work? Like,
The only thing I do, and this is my favorite part of my week, is I send the payment to you guys for your fee. I love that day because I just love paying you guys for the service that you provide, and that's because we're both making money, and that's a great day.
good fee. People asking me, Andrei, why so much? Especially those guys that are coming in with like if you're from US and if you're on like 5K deposit, we take about 65%. Well, that's what we take because it's our interest as well. We need to be working with you. You only have 5K. There's not much we're going to be making conservative bot in return. You're on 20K, and I think you're paying us about 32%, and you're keeping 68, which is
Mm-hmm.
which is very fair in my opinion. Aggressive bot will be 50-50, but there's going to be different percentages being made during the month.
Right.
What is the startup like? How does how you found how did you find out about our program, I guess, and like what made you start it? I think someone referred you, right? Can you
Correct. Yes. I had an e-commerce partner who also was, I believe, I'm not sure if he's a client of yours or not, but
Isai, right?
yes, yeah, Isai Tellis. Yes, he's the one that referred me over to you guys. And yeah, but as far as the startup process, I asked a few questions between with you, and you were more than patient to help answer some of my questions. Didn't know just due diligence. It is like something I think that everybody should be
Yeah.
practicing.
I,
But we could probably talk about more about that.
yeah,
Um,
you're a very cool client because whenever like I'll be honest with you, man, 90% of the time when people like you start the conversation the way that you started, they usually just like being super skeptical. They're trying to find out some information, just go away. And you're just actually doing your due diligence, which is really nice, and you decide to take actions. Because I always feel skeptical about people that actually come in and trying to find out about
Mm.
our ways of doing things, asking about some extra proof, some extra like whatever. I mean, what do you need? I mean, you have literally nothing to risk with. Okay, unless you're in US and Canada, yes, $5,000 the minimum deposit. I get it, but with all the other ways, it's like $100, and you just test the waters. That's how it works. So we started you on, but we started you on 500. You said, right? I don't even remember. I got so many clients, man. It's crazy.
That is correct. Yeah, I did do that little trial week, but I did want to put a little bit more in just to
Oh
just get
yeah, we'll let
started. But
you in. We'll let you in.
yeah,
We'll let you in unless we usually don't do that. I don't know why we did that.
yeah. But
I
then I
guess you were
did,
lucky. Yeah. Yeah, we did
yeah,
a trial for you for like a week, and then you added the money. Yeah, sometimes we do that when people like extremely like they're extremely serious and stuff, and like, we know they have money as well because it's a business. I'm not interested if someone has just $1,000. I'm not even going to let him in. I mean, what's the point? Because we're not going to make any money. He's not going to make any money. I mean, yeah, he's going to making some money, and then what we're going to make nothing, right? It's all a win-win scenario for everyone, and that's why we're
yeah,
offering what we're offering. And obviously, you're saying
yeah. And
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
oh no, but I did have the capital ready to put a sizable chunk in. I just wanted to get a little bit of a taste, if you will. But yeah, and as I mentioned, after that week, I did increase it to. I think I did up to 5,000, and I think I did up to 13,000, and then my third and last deposit was up to around 21K or so.
Yeah, make sure you always keep that 100% set on your side as well. It's very important just to, for the
Hmm.
safety, for the drawdowns as well, even though they're super controlled by us. And I'm being transparent all the time. There is always a risk in everything. With conservative bot, I'm not sure what should be happening to lose the deposit, to lose the money. Like I'll talk about it in the interview as well. Why shouldn't I? It's not about just, hey, how awesome this is. This is a money button. It's not. We tell people there are risks, but there's a very, very like slim risk, slim chance of something happening. And there's actually no risk if you're having a double, even a triple deposit into this game. Okay, so I'm not sure what can actually happen with the conservative board, like free wars at the same time or something. I don't know. Hopefully, God forbid, there's too much craziness going on around this world already. So hopefully not. But yeah, we had some drawdown, especially when the GBP was playing funny like a year or something ago. I was in Spain at that time. I think it was 2022. That was actually a month when I found out that my wife is pregnant with my son, and we had a massive drawdown. GBP was almost equaling to dollar, and that was some time, and then that's when we rolled out a conservative board as well. Is there anything else you want to talk about and share with the audience? Because it feels like I'm talking, because I know there's not much to talk about. It's just I just want to
Yeah.
show people that we have real clients, because there's literally nothing to talk about this, because we don't even teach this. And the reason why we don't teach this is because this is our secret. This is our
Of
bot,
course.
our system, and that's why. And people ask, what, James? You can answer that question. What's the catch? Like, what's the catch in this? Because that's what people have in their
What's
mind.
the deal? What's the deal, Andre?
Yeah, what's the catch? Why we are sharing this opportunity, and why? Do you want to answer this question for me? Why do you think we are not just using it ourselves with our own money, and why are we promoting this?
Yeah. What's your motivation for sharing this program
Well, you
with
probably
other people?
it's risk diversification for ourselves too. Put it this way: why we want to use 1 million, 2, 3, 4? I have a lot of money invested into this as well, but not millions. It's risk diversification, using other people's money. Plus, we're helping other people win. It's a win-win scenario. Simple as that. We're building. It's sharing something that works with people. It's my partner who is in charge of this Forex automation machine. Has been a trader for the past 7 years, and that's his product. I don't even trade myself. I'm just plugged in the system, just like you are. And yeah,
Hmm.
I pay my commission as well and all that stuff. And it's just, well, we have it worked out differently between each other, but you get the point. Is there anything that you want to share to the people? Because like I said, it sounds like I'm talking here instead of you.
Sure.
Anything that you want to tell people, like should they go ahead, and if yes, under which scenario? Like, what's your recommendation for this?
Yeah, I would say probably 2 points. The first one is that Andre and Igor, they have been breath of fresh air because I'm involved in a lot of different businesses, most of which are on the internet. And when you're on the internet, all you see sometimes are just usernames on a screen. And you don't really know who the person is that you're talking to. And so the fact that Andre is transparent and also shows his face and is involved and sharing and wanting to help is just, it's like I don't think I've ever come across anything like it, and I just really appreciate it. And even though we're worlds apart geographically, I still feel connected, and that we're just in it to win together, and that's been a great thing. The second thing is that I like to mention is that I do recommend people just to kind of not uh, go dump their whole life savings into something new. At least that's my philosophy. Is I like to scale into things as things kind of show themselves to become. Of course, the minimum for something like this is not the minimum that might be required of something else, but for the purposes of the bot, like I said, I started with 500, but that was like more of just a one-off thing. But so effectively my initial deposit was around 5,000, and so then I scaled in over the course of 2 months. I doubled my deposit again, then I doubled it again, and so now I'm at the point where I am at now. But now I have that track record which I can rely on, and I feel confident when I do these bigger deposits. And when I do those bigger deposits for my own personal profile, I feel confident about that. And I think that's what you need to do, because people, at least in the crypto and forex world, can tend to have that tendency to do too much too soon. And so I do recommend, from my perspective anyway, is to scale in, but don't be afraid to rely on that due diligence and that time that you've allowed for that. If you've done the due diligence, you've allowed that track record to establish itself, don't be afraid to put in more money. Like I plan to put in a good 10 to 20 more K in the next few months here, but I can do that because I've already been a client. I wouldn't do that if this was a brand new thing.
100%.
So I would recommend establish your risk profile, how much capital you have, and then scale that in over the course of 1 to 4 weeks.
And I always say one thing: always invest what you can afford to lose. It's a business.
Mm-hmm. Sleep well at night. It's underrated.
Yeah, it's a business. Yeah. I mean, it's just I always do the same stuff. We do. We also do crypto insights. We have our own insights for crypto. We don't offer crypto automation. We don't know. We don't mess with that stuff. It's a roller coaster. But when we receive those insights and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, I dump 2, 5, 10K in, and I forget about it. I just forget about it. That's it. I bought the coin 3 months ago. That my partner actually made. He made like 40K on that coin because he told me about it like 2 weeks later because he was testing it. He made 40K. He took like 20K out. He invested in like don't remember how much he invested. I think he invested like 2K into it. He made some huge percentages. And it was just like a private offer that we actually offered to our forex clients as well, who we know and who we trust. That's something that also will come along to you guys if you're going to be our client. And he made loads of money, and I went in with like 5K, and I'm sitting on break even. The coin is yet to splash out again. It still hasn't done it. I might as well go and take it back or something or whatever. I forgot about it. It's crypto. It's crypto. For the forex, this is a working horse. We always say it's a steady horse, but it's also always going to be working. Currencies, pairs, metals. We used to do metals as well in a forex automation. I don't think we offer it anymore. It was just mainly like currencies and stuff. But it's a working machine. It's a steady horse that's going to bring you money. It's not going to bring you a crazy percentage like crypto, but crypto has far greater risk, and you can actually lose a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
in a matter of a night, especially if you have like a gambling type of a personality and stuff and etc. You really want to stay away, but you're doing it the right way, man. And then keep that 100% deposit and keep whatever that we're recommending in, just to make sure. And you'll be making money, I would say, forever. This one, guys. This is just it's been working. It's been working for this January 2024 for the past 2 years and 4 months. We've been running this program. It's been working for many years before that as well. It's just, I think it's a gem. Is there anything else that you want to share with people before we wrap up this interview? Because there's literally like nothing else to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, just my last word of advice is just jump in and just give it a try and see for yourself, because I think firsthand experience is of course a higher value than someone listening to even me about it, even though I'm a real client, a real person with real funds, with real experience and real results. So yeah, just jump in and give it a try and see how transparent and honest really the team is, because they really have a great product, and it's a great place to be.
Yeah, it's just the way it works. When you help people, you get helped as well. That's just the way it works. You just make money along with people instead of, you know, doing a one type of like one kind of a one-time gig, scam someone and run away and then don't sleep good during the night. And that's why I've been in this industry since 2013 in the make money line industry, not just Forex. Forex is like my side thing that I've been running for the past 2 years. I've been doing Amazon, eBay, you know, e-commerce reselling, coaching, selling myself ever since I've started, since I was 18 years of age. So yeah, this is the way it works, guys. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in to this interview. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe as always, and if you have any questions, guys, I'll leave all the contacts to my admin below this video, where you can actually go and reach out to him, message him the magic word, and he will ask you a few questions to see if you qualify for this program, and then you can get yourself started. All right, guys. James, once again, thank you so much for being on this interview, and I will be wrapping this up. Yep. All right. Talk to you soon.